Good evening once again. Um, Cherished and lovely promotion candidates, you are most welcome. Tonight we look at something very critical on our promotion aptitude test once again to prepare us towards the upcoming promotion aptitude test. And you are most welcome. Good evening to everyone. You can hear from me. Share your um, let me know in the comment section right now. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear from me. Let me get you from the comment section. We have 3 people currently joining us live. You're most welcome. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, or don't forget to like this video and share with those who are going to write. It's very important. Always share. Share it on the platforms. It's very important. Don't be selfish. So today we'll be looking at administrative function of any administrator or um, any head teacher in the basic school or in the second cycle school or in the office, that is the education directorates and the headquarters. Then we're also going to look at something small about the capitation grant. But we'll start with the capitation grant. Which year was capitation grant introduced? Let me know you in the comment section. It's very important. You can also support this tutorials for us to bring you all the time where you need to prepare towards the promotion aptitude test. So let's dive into today's lesson. So we're looking at administrative duties of every administrator, or the functional role of every administrator in every institution or organization or in school. So we are looking at the administrative duties of the administrator or the head teacher. Before we come and look at um, the capitation grant in the year that it was established. Someone is saying, the year is saying 2005. Well, that is great. So let's dive into it. The administrative, can someone mention one of the administrative function of a head teacher in the school? Give me one of the administrative duties of a head. Someone, yes, Mousy can hear from me. So you're most welcome. So this time I've decided that I will not share the link on any platform. I want to test you and see if you can also go back to the YouTube. Always go back to the YouTube. When you go to YouTube, you see me live over there. Anytime I I go live, or anytime I share materials on the YouTube, you're able to get it. So let's dive into today's lesson. So administrative functions of administrators, or administrative duties of a school head. One is planning. Number one is planning. So planning is very, very important in every administrator's function or every administrator's duty, and it's very important that you look at planning. So planning is one of the functions. So the broad work that needs to be done to achieve the school's objective or goals is planning. And planning involves setting objectives and establishing schools policies and drawing school timetables to help the school to achieve its goal, and the school calendar. So in terms of planning, the objective of the school is considered that will help achieving the objective of that institution or that organization or that school. So planning is number one function of every administrator, every school head. Planning is number one. And planning is very key in achieving your school aim or your school objectives. And as I said, planning is involves with setting the objectives and establishing policies and drawing timetables or school calendar for it to be followed by the various subdivisions or institutions or units. So it's very important. Planning is number one. Then two is organization. If you have done with the planning, you need to organize your um, your school or your staff or structures. You put structures in place. So organization is one of the functions or the second function of every administrator. So it is about establishing formal structures. In the school setting, here you're forming subdivisions such as the assistant head, the in the secondary school, house masters. We also have four masters in the secondary schools. So you need to put these structures in place. In the basic school, you have the assistant head teacher, we have the sports coordinator, we have chaplain, and we have chef coordinator in the school, or chef representative in the school, sports masters, four masters, and the rest. These are structures that you need to put in place in terms of the organization, and it's very important. And establishing the chain of command as well as assigning responsibility to these structures with heads that are controlling these units or these subdivisions. So organization is much important. Organization is where you put structures in place, you put units, you put subdivisions, and assign them with responsibilities for them to function and function. That is function number two of the school head or any administrator. So have it in mind. Then function number three is staffing or looking for personnel. If you put structures in place, people need to handle those structures, handle those issues, and come with um, those structures in place. You need staff to help you achieve your organizational goal. So here it is a process of acquiring, training, developing the right qualities or the right quantum and qualities of workers and maintaining a conducive environment for them. So after you have acquired the staff or you have recruited the staff, you need to take them through a proper training, proper development. Then you need to create a conducive environment for them to thrive their potentials in the organization or in the school. So in the school setting, if a new school is established or if there is a school there, you need teachers to come in and help you achieve your school aim or your goal. So you need to apply to the office indicating the vacancies that are in your school and the type of teachers that you want. Is it early child, primary education or upper primary education? You need to acquire staff. You need to recruit or you need to apply for teachers to work in your school. So Number 3 on the list is staffing. And in the staffing, it involves or it required recruiting, assigning staff, personnel, or seeing them to their welfare, supervising them and evaluating their performance, as well as providing opportunities for their professional growth. Their professional growth is very important. Their professional development is very important. As a school administrator, you need to do this. You need to do this. They are very, very important. These are administrative functions. We have other functions of every school leader or every head teacher. We have other functions, but these are administrative functions that need to be performed by the head to help him function well. Then function number 4, or the fourth function, is directing. After you have made your plan, you have put structures in place as an organization, you have recruited personnel or staff or workers to work in your school, then you need to direct them. You need to give them orders. You need to give them instructions so that it will help guide them achieve your organizational goal. So directing is a continual task of receiving orders and instructions and serving as a leader of establishing these things. So it's very important. So you need to direct them, give them orders, give them instructions. So it involves coming out with decisions, rules, regulations, and laws to shape the organization or to guide the workers who are functioning in your organization. So you need to give them direction. You need to guide them. They need guidance. After you have recruited your staff, they need guidance. They need instructions to work. They need orders. So directing is the fourth functions of every administrative leader that you need to know. So in the school setting, the head teacher tells the subordinates what his plans are and what needs to be done and what needs to be followed. And through that, he or she motivates his workers, his staff, his subordinate to help him achieve whatever goals that is being set by the school. So it is the work of the school head to do this. Now, we have looked at 4 administrative functions, leaving still 3 functions. Give this video a thumbs up or like the video. If you have not subscribed yet, click on the subscribe button and subscribe. Leave any challenge that you have in the comment section or ask any question that you have in the comment section. You get them answered. Then don't forget to give your support to these tutorials. The Momo line is on the screen. Support whatever we're doing, and I hope things will work. Function number 5, or the 5th function of every administrator, is coordinating. After you have done the planning, you have done the organization, you have done the recruitment and the staffing, you are directing them, then what do you need to do? You need to coordinate all these things. So you need to bring harmony. In coordinating, you need to bring harmony, you need to bring uniformity in these structures, these units, these divisions that you have set up and giving responsibility to people. You need to coordinate them. You need to bring harmony. You need to bring unity so that there wouldn't be any clash in their functions that they perform. So you need to coordinate, bring unity among the various units so that there won't be conflict of interest or there wouldn't be clash of duties or there wouldn't be clash of the classroom duties and the outside duties. That is the formal things that you're doing in the classroom in the co-curriculum. the curriculum work and the co-curriculum work. You need to bring harmony. So it is very important. So bringing harmony and unity in the organization by making sure that the subunits or the subdivisions interact, and therefore there is a serene or conducive among the system in which they are operating. So it's very important that you look at this. Coordinating is one of the functions of or one of the administrative function of every leader. You meet this, those who are going to write AD2 and DD, you are not going to escape this topic. So it's very important. That is why it's very important to deal with it. So in the school setting, it involves structuring the timetable to avoid clash or avoid any kind of conflict among the various units or the various departments or the various subdivisions that you have created. You make sure that there's harmony, there's uniformity, there's no conflict among the divisions. Everybody or every division or every unit has functions that you need to play. So you need to do this based on the organization, that is the structures that you have put in place. So if after structures that you have put in place, giving staffing or recruit personnel to handle these positions, you need as a leader to coordinate all these divisions to avoid any clash, to avoid any conflict of interest in this department or this unit. It's very important. Then the sixth function is reporting. The sixth function is reporting. So after you have put all these structures and things in place, you need to report to your superior and report to your subordinates, to departments, to units. You need to give out important information to how the organization is moving forward. You need to report to your bosses and your subordinates. So have it in mind. So reporting, this is an act of keeping stakeholders informed of the activities of the organization. So the activities that you are performing in the school, you need to get your bosses or stakeholders or those who matter in the organization informed before or to help you function very well in the organization. So in the school setting, how does this work? So in the school setting, it may involve the preparation of it may involve or keeping records such as the class and administering register, the logbook, inventories of the school properties. Then it involves preparing reports for the various stakeholders to be get informed. So it's very important you know this before you go and write your promotion. So reporting is very important. Getting valuable information to your subordinate and to your superior or all the department that are working under you. You need to get them informed. Then the last function, that is the most ultimate. If you have put plan in place, you have brought about substructures or divisions or systems, then you have recruited staff, you have applied for teachers, then you are directing them and coordinating and reporting, and there's um, no four functions or the last functions put in place, all these things are not going to work. They are not going to work. So the last function is so much important. That is budget. Budgeting is the last function, the last administrative function of every organizational leader or administrator or the school head. budget is very important. You need to get to know this. So budgets or budgeting is one of the key functions that if all these things are put in place and there's no budget, nothing is going to nothing is going to work. So these things must put in place to help this function. So the last function or the seventh function of the administrator or every administrator is budget and is concerned with financial management of the organization, and it is done by the fiscal planning, accounting, and control. You plan how to get your resources, plan how to um, manage your accounts, you plan how to control your accounts or accounting for it. It's very important that you need to know this. Very, very key. So in the school setting, it may involve preparation of the SPIP, preparation of the SPIP, or in the office, preparation of the budget. So in the school setting, the SPIP, that is School Performance Improvement Plan. SPIP, School Performance Improvement Plan. You need to put in place. It is a year round that is broken into terms. So you need to prepare the SPIP for the whole year and it's broken into terms. So you need to know that. So preparation of the SPIP and in the offices, preparation of the budget, procurement of goods. And here we are talking about procurement of teaching and learning materials and things that will help teaching and learning go on. And ensure a proper internal control. So proper internal control here simply means auditing. You need to put things, you need to put receipts, you need to put monies that you have spent, you need to put all documents, or you need to make all documents available. So if there is any report on it, you're able to come out of it. These are the seven key functions of every administrator that you need to know before you go and write your promotion exams. Today, I'd like to end here. Tomorrow, I'll come and deal with. I don't want this video to be long. So see me in tomorrow or Sunday to talk about capitation grant. There are some key elements that come into the promotion exams that you need to know. Don't forget to come back tomorrow or Sunday evening to look at these key elements that come in the promotion exams. So I don't want to bother you with so much information this evening. So I will end here. And wherever you don't have understanding of what I have discussed, you put it in the comment section and let's discuss it. So let's call it an end to this important discussion. And let's see wherever you don't have understanding. Then we also look at some basic functions of every basic school administration. There are 7 functions of basic school administration, and I'll mention them. You go and learn them, go and learn about them. One is school community relationship. That is one function of basic school administration. One function of basic school administration. That is school community relationship. Then there should be a cordial relationship between the school and the community, and it is very important. Function number 2 of basic school administration is curriculum, instructions, and appraisal. So every head of basic school should perform this function: curriculum, instruction, and appraisal. You need to appraise your teachers. You need to have knowledge about the curriculum. Then you need to have knowledge about the instructions, able to guide the teachers in performance of their instructional duties. You need to guide them. Sometimes you need to offer demonstration lessons to help your teachers work effectively in the school. So that is another function. The third function is school or student um, personnel service. You need to offer services to your learners, and it's very important. Give them up to date of whatever is being done in the school every day. So you need to serve the people well, the peoples or the students. Then staff personnel service. You need to also put the staff welfare at your priority and functions that you need your staff to work well. So one of the basic school administrative function is staff personnel service. Then another function or the fifth function is physical facility and educational materials. You need to manage um, the physical facility of your building, school building, and teaching and learning materials in your school. You need to look at this function well. It is within the domain of the basic school administration. Then the sixth function of basic school administration is financial and business management. You manage your finances. You manage the school as a business. So you need to know this. Then we also have general functions of every school. These are the seven functions of basic school. Basic school. The other one that we look at was about functions of administrators. So you need to know this and help you pass your promotion exams. So you may be asked, which of these are basic school administration functions? And you need to know, or administrative tasks or duties of a school head. Have it in mind. So one, community, school community relationship, instruction, curriculum and appraisal. We also have um, pupils or students um, personnel service, staff personnel service. Then we also have physical facilities and educational materials management. Then the last two, financial and business management. The last one, general functions. These are basic school administrative duties. Then we also look at the administrative functions of every administrator. Planning is one. Two, we have organization. Three, we have staffing. Four, we have directing. Five, we have coordinating. Six, we have reporting. And seven, we have budgeting. These are the functions of every administrator that you need to know. Take your time, go through them once again, can make it clear. So we'll end here and come back to you. Good night. We shall meet. Shalom.